Recording in progress.
हाँ जाइएगा।
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning, folks. So the voice is clear. Arvind,
Sir?
voice is clear.
Yes, sir.
So let's get started. Yeah. So now we are heading towards a new topic, and prior to that, as I told you to complete the worksheet. I hope even you have completed that. I mean, till the tenses.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So till future perfect continuous. Any queries? Anyone? Is it clear? Where are the other members? Not
Sir,
done yet.
clear. Yes, sir, clear.
Hello?
Yeah, so today we are heading towards this, and according to our schedule, what it's today is it storytelling or jam?
Storytelling, sir.
Storytelling. After this, like we'll proceed with that. So today we are going to start a new topic, that is model auxiliary verb. So what do you understand by model auxiliary verb? Anyone? I mean, what is the use of can, could, may, might? Anyhow, we can express the things by using so any particular use of can, could, may, might? Why we have to learn? Any reason?
Don't know, sir.
So here we go with the first thing, that is actually the verbs are divided into two parts according to the use. The first one is lexical verbs, as we have seen the V1, V2, V3, V4, all those things, they come under the lexical verb. Whereas, hello. Whereas in case of auxiliary verb, it is divided into three parts. The first one gonna be the primary, and it is also known as infinitive, and even it is used as gerund, to do, to go, to have. Whereas the important one is modal auxiliary verb that we are going to have a look. And under this, like can, could, may, might, shall, should, everything comes under. And even parallelly, we'll see the marginal auxiliary verb that is used to as well. So let's start our journey with the modal auxiliary verb. So modal auxiliary verb, the verbs. So before getting into the definition, as always, what we do, we just do the experiment with the sentence. So what do you understand by this? Like
Ram able to lift.
Okay. Ram, he is able to.
Okay.
Now what is it? Oh, let me. What's the meaning now? Anyone?
Sir, whenever we are using sir can, sir, then it represent as a possibility, sir.
Come again.
Sir, whenever we are using the sir can model auxiliary, sir, it represent the possibility. Ram can lift the box.
Yeah. So, by the way, like the given sentence, Ram lift the box. Is it right or wrong?
Lifts.
So if we are using present indefinite, then we will use lifts, or we are using past, then we use lifted.
By the way, is it a right sentence or wrong sentence?
Wrong, sir.
Right sentence, sir.
Right sentence. Ram lift the box.
Ram lifts the box.
The box.
Even we can make the given sentence right just by adding. I hope you're getting the point.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So even the punctuation, it has like lot of things. And it's due to punctuation, a person can create a disaster result and even can create something good as well. So now I hope you're getting the point.
Yes, sir.
And this punctuation, I hope you may remember during your childhood, you have studied comma, full stop, colon. So here we go. Ram lift the box. Now let's say if I remove this, what's the meaning?
There is no action, sir.
No meaning.
After can, we will have to use a verb.
Sir, someone
Yes,
from
yes,
someone
yes,
is
yes.
Yes.
So Ram can the box. What's the meaning?
But there is no meaning,
no
because
no action, sir. Verb.
Thus, what do we understand that whenever we use can, I mean modal auxiliary verbs. So the verbs which are used with other verb forms. Okay. See, can is used with other verb forms to express the possibility, capability, and willingness, as you can see here as well. If I remove this, it rained today. What's the meaning? No meaning at all. So
It's
even if I add this may, and if I remove the rain, it may today. So what do we understand from the definition is that the verb form. So can is a verb form which is used with the other verb forms. And what is that other verb form? Live,
Lift.
train, respect. Okay. In order to express the possibility. So which one is possibility among all the three?
It may rain today.
Either first one or second one or third one. Which one expresses the possibility?
Second one, sir.
Second one, sir.
Why not first one?
Second.
First one is a capability, sir.
Oh. So Ram can lift the box. What it shows the capability. Second one, it shows the possibility. And third one, it shows the respect, not the willingness. Willingness is like need and used to as well. So what we understand is that can or may or should, these are used with the other verbs. We can't use individually. In case if you try to use individually, as we have seen the meaning, okay, we don't get any meaning. So what we have to understand that modal auxiliary verbs are the verbs which are used with the other verbs in order to express the possibility or willingness or desire or whatever the things, which we can't express with the help of tense. I hope you're getting the point, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's say if I remove this, what's the meaning? Is it right or wrong?
Like it
Sir,
is showing, giving
sentence-
instructions,
Sentence is right, sir. Right, sir.
giving instructions, sir. You respect your elders.
So the sentence is right.
Yes, sir.
And let's say if I remove this,
No meaning, sir.
No meaning, sir.
so now I hope like you're getting the point.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Sir, in my school time, sir, teacher told us model auxiliary, which represent the mood of the speaker, sir. Sir,
Which
is
represent?
the mood of the speaker, sir, at a particular time or point of time, period of time.
Not only the mood, it deals with the respect and many more things. Okay. So in the upcoming sessions, like we are going to proceed further. Okay. So the mood of the speaker, as you can see, in case of food, and like must as well. Whereas even we have may God bless you, so it doesn't mean that.
Okay, sir.
So now you understood, everyone, what is the
Yes, sir.
definition?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what do you understand by auxiliary, by the way? Auxiliary,
Someone who assists help.
obviously. So auxiliary is nothing but helping. By the way, like in case if you have traveled by metro, have you seen the auxiliary room?
No, sir.
So in every station they provide this auxiliary room. And auxiliary room is nothing but like in case of danger or in case of any need, like if you require something, so you can just take the things from that. So whenever like you go through, so try to observe the things around you. Okay. So
Yes.
English is not something that you are going to learn only from the classroom. Even like I do remember 3 years ago, one of the students, like as he came, I think I told you this story. He's not aware of like the English as well. I mean the ABCD. So even I took the help of the German, and then I told him that even you don't have to open the book. Wherever you go, you just try to read things. And even if possible, if you don't have time to note down, then take the snap of that. In the same way, wherever you travel, try to listen. Even due to metro, you can learn at least 7 to 8 sentences. Yes, due to that announcement,
Yes, sir.
the doors will be open like on the right side or the left side. Please mind the gap and other things. So wherever you go, even in the general railway station as well, the announcement, the train is going to arrive. So you should not leave the opportunity. In case of programming, obviously you have to open your laptop and you need to do. But in case of English, you don't have. Okay, wherever you are, you can learn. So it's like in future, if I had to launch a course, I'll launch that learn from anywhere.
Already you are doing that, sir.
Yes,
From
I'm doing
Golconda
right.
Ports.
Okay, I think you have seen, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Every Sunday I just go through your Insta, sir.
Yeah. So now you understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So auxiliary means it's help, and why they have not given the same name called helping verb. The reason behind is that already we have the helping verb, that is am, is, are, was, were. So again, if they give the same name, so people they may get confused. I mean, in terms of technical ambiguity may arise. So due to that, they have given the different name that is nothing but auxiliary. Okay. So please make a note of, okay, even note it down this side. Okay, this.
Sir, yesterday you tried to explain one important subject for me extremely. That is, I am college dropout now. You forget that, sir.
Okay.
The 2 days I was absent. Last Friday, Saturday.
Even still, I don't remember what I said, but in case like
Sir, it is related to learning new things.
learning new things.
Hmm.
You know, like many more things I read. So due to that, it comes due to the situation.
Okay.
And like sometimes I feel that how can I forget the things? But later on, I did the research and I came to know that if we are human beings, that's good to forget the things in case if we remember each and everything. So according to the situation, I could remember. For example, like if I have to write an exam, so I could remember each and everything. But after the exam, if you ask me, I forget the things.
Great gift, sir.
Yes, if you want to start with the same skill, okay. So I'll let you.
Sir, in this syllabus, sir, we will learn, sir, voice or narration conversation.
No,
Okay.
that will be part of the advanced one. Whereas, like in that advanced course, I have explained why we have to learn voice and what is the significance in terms of IT sector. Mainly, like if you are going to become manager, then voice is required. Or else, if you are going to become an editor of a newspaper, then voice is required. Or else, in general, it's not required. So, like sometimes in the manager's course, I have like to few of them I have included that. Even the degree of comparison, I don't know like why the students they learn in terms of rule and everything, but actually it has something different in real life. So in today's scenario, as I could see, the students they are very well versed in the grammar, but when it comes to the real life scenario, they are not aware of where we use. They are expert in the grammar rules as well.
Sir, first slide.
Wait, sir.
So whatever you study, try to just question yourself that why I am learning this. And if you can understand, then easily you can excel in that. And in case if you don't understand why I'm learning, so that's gonna be the burden.
Sir, what are other courses you are providing, sir?
The other are like soft skills, even the emotional intelligence, then followed by the business strategies, like for the startups, and like
Through Naresh IT only, sir?
no, Naresh IT only soft skills and
Okay.
Sir, you told me that you also providing the public speaking skills, sir.
that is part of your soft skills.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir, if I want to know
can you
that
tell
the
me, sir,
courses about business strategies, all what is the content and how to know that, sir? Any website, any group?
Actually, like as I have gone through many more. Yeah, one I can provide you, the Think School. Just go through that. You will understand the case studies.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And more if you want to get into the depth. So there are like many more books that you need to go through. Even the first and the very basic book that you can start of Benjamin Franklin, The Intelligent Investor. I hope you might have gone through.
I heard that, sir.
So just to go through even the Benjamin
Benjamin Franklin.
he used to be the trainer of the Warren Buffett.
Okay.
So as you can understand the level of that. So you can start with that, then even the self-mastery books as well you can.
Sir, can you tell me, sir, new batches for the soft skill for public speaking?
See, for that, like Jigyasu, you're working as like
As a consultant.
okay, as a consultant. Hello.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah. Then like I'll let you know because right now like I have the clients from Denmark and like we are from India, I mean from the Bangalore. So almost like 5 members are in that. Like hardly as I'm getting 45 minutes to take their session. So once if I start, nowadays I have stopped many more classes. It's only and only due to health issue.
Okay.
And like soon as I'll plan, then I'll let you know.
Okay, okay. Sure. Thank you, sir.
Sir, you can automate your courses, no, sir?
In the sense.
Like you record the complete sessions. You will stream that session, sir. After the end of the session, you will spend 15 or 30 minutes to clarify the doubts.
Yeah, that's quite good thing, Shiva. Whereas like what I felt nowadays, that gonna become like according to the trend, even we need to change. And nowadays people, they want to interact more and more.
Yes, sir. That's what you are spending at the end, sir, without disturbing the topic, distractions.
So for that, like even need to go with all the setup and everything, I guess. So.
I'll help you, sir, if you want, sir, that automation, digital marketing automation.
Sure, sure. So I will like connect. So accept the courses in Naresh IT, like other for the other courses will.
Daily, you can spend at least half an hour, 40 minutes is enough, sir, I think. But at the end of the session, you clarify all the doubts and whatever the things they want.
Nowadays, like I started one more, like the books were related to like summary of the books. So like chapter wise, as I've been going through. Even though I told them to read, but they are reading, but they are not getting the effective result. So parallelly in the same course, I have been taking them through that as well. Sure. So in future, like we'll just proceed in case.
Okay, sir.
Done everyone?
Yes, sir.
So shall we proceed further?
Yes, sir.
Next, then after this one. Out of these two sentences, could you tell me why it's written right and wrong?
Sir, actually, do is the action verb, sir. For this, we can add capabilities. So, can is the correct.
Here may means request. I may.
possibility
I can
request.
means I can do this. This is possible to me. I may means can I means help? Do you want my help? Like that request.
Come again.
Miss.
So first of all, just tell me whatever it's written, correct and wrong, right and wrong. So is it the suitable thing or like unknowingly I have written? Just tell me whether the sentences are right or wrong.
Right, sir.
Right, right, sir.
Okay. Then why it's written wrong?
Depending upon the situation, in which topic you, what you want to say, like depends upon the situation.
Good.
Sir, it is also right, sir. I may do this.
So grammatically, both the sentences are right, but practically it's wrong. For example, let's say if your manager comes and he or she, and let's say you are being the fresher, he or she says that like, can you
Sir,
do this?
excuse me, sir. Sir, there was a little sound, sir, just like a water, sir, outside, sir.
No, it's okay.
Yes, sir.
It's okay, sir.
I don't know, like today, all of a sudden, like we are getting. So as your manager says that, can you do this? So instead of like saying I may, you just have to say I can. In case if you know only then, but never use I may in case of corporate world until unless it is not related to, it's not related to any color. Because how the corporate culture it works is that if you know the thing, just say yes because the client is going to wait for you, and they just wanna give the deadline. So in the same way, like if you said I may, and it's not mandatory that all the managers are very good at English. Okay, the moment you say I may, so he or she may think that okay, you are going to proceed with an project, and 3 days gonna be the deadline. On the third day in the morning, he or she gonna come and they gonna ask how about the project, and then you can't say that actually, you know, I told I may, and you can't explain them that in our spoken English I may means 50%. You know, it doesn't work. So you are going to be in trouble. So either just give them the direct answer that yeah, I can, or like no, I can't. But if you just keep them in the dilemma, then you are going to be in trouble. I hope you are getting the point, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is one of the reasons why we need to learn. Even the second reason why we have to learn is like to be respected among your peers, or like if someone comes to your home, so to show the respect. Let's say as you're working in an IT sector, so you can't say that shall I bring a coffee or do you want coffee? You have to say, would you like to take a cup of coffee or tea if someone has come, or like shall we have a cup of coffee or a tea, or would you like to come with me? So you have to use the jargons, could and do.
What is the meaning of sir? Peers, sir? Peers,
Here
PWRs.
it means what do we say? Colleague, saath wale.
Okay, start.
And next, the last thing why we need to learn is like aptness in dealing with friends. Like when to use can, when to use aptness in the sense like exact.
Right.
Exactly like when to use. So in order to understand these things, we are going to learn the modal auxiliary verbs.
Sir, in this model auxiliary verbs, will you cover that, sir? Shall I bring instead of use? Shall I bring a cup of coffee? Would
Yeah,
you have?
we are like now only the trailer is going on. The movie is yet to begin.
Okay.
Okay. So now only the characters are being introduced, and when like I'm going to tell why the movie is going to start. Okay.
Earlier, I used to say like that, sir, in airport lounges. One day, my friend laughed at me. Why are you using like that, village people?
So no worries. Like from now, like you're going, like I'm going to groom you on all these things. Okay. So everyone understood?
Yes, sir.
So just make a note, like why we need to learn one by one. Just make a note, like 1, 2, 3, as a point 1, point 2, point. Moreover, like further, if you want to leverage the skills, so as I told you to watch the news, now like that lady, what her name, Palki Sharma. So she has been delivering the news on the Vantage, not Vantage, First Post, sorry. And the prime show name is Vantage. So through that, like you are going to learn two things: the geopolitics and what's going around, and the second thing is that the new vocabs, including the technical terminologies as well. Like 2 days ago, I have seen the rupee is going to proceed at a higher pace, and they are going to accept the rupee in 7 countries.
Aptness means appropriation.
Aptness means like the sharp for that particular scenario.
Sir, will have to this type of thing is a part of the modernization.
In the short part, we learn all this. I have to go. He has to go. That's bad. And those things comes under the primary object, as we have seen, like to do to go.
Yes, sir.
Next, few facts we are going to see. The fact number 1 is the model auxiliary verbs are not used as the main verbs, as we have an experiment and then you can see. You can't use as main. And the second is that verbs are not, they do this V1, V2, V3 verbs. And even V2, because these are the helping verbs. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So whenever you go through he, she, name, anything, don't use the V2. Only V1 is enough in case of the main verb. And particularly you should not add S or ES in case of present. Like he can help, but he can help, you should not.
So we should not use S or ES.
Only use first one after
Only
one.
V1. Whether it is can, could be, might, yeah. There are few imaginary scenarios where you have to use V3, that I let you know. But most of the time only V1. So done everyone?
No,
Wait, sir.
Sir.
Yeah.
I joined online classes, sir, from yesterday.
Like you'll continue with the online?
Yes, sir, continue.
As your friends are like seeking when Deepak will come.
So that's why I tell you, because daily you get absent.
So like yesterday you were marked absent.
Yes, sir. Last 2 days you absent.
Sir, will you upload tenses, that material?
Tenses uploaded.
Okay. I did not check that, sir. Okay.
This one like I'll upload after the completion.
Okay, sir.
Census, I think 5 or 6 days ago.
Yes,
I
sir.
think that was I was absent that day, last week.
So do check once, and in case if you get any query.
Okay, sir.
So done, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now, like, we are going to start the actual movie, and before that, like, let's have a little bit of speaking from one or two speakers. So anyone with some creative story today?
I have one interesting story, sir.
Mhm. Yeah.
Shall I continue, sir?
Yeah, go ahead. And tomorrow, like, possibly we'll start with canned food and all this in detail. Because
Okay.
parallelly, like at least 15 to 20 minutes, we have to have the speaking along with the grammar.
Okay. Good morning, friends. Good morning, sir. Yesterday, I listened one real life story. In 1926, there lived a family named Ira and Anna. They are very poor people. They was poor people, family. They even did not get to have food. They used to, sir, గొర్రె పిల్లల్ని కాయడం ఏమంటారు సార్?
Gorre, sheep, you mean?
ఎస్ సార్.
Okay. So lamb.
lamb
Lamb.
farming, sir.
No, they used to not farm.
Not
They rear the lamb.
they rare
Lamb.
Okay. The family rare lamb. In that time,
Or even we can use the sheep rearing.
sheep rearing.
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 ING.
Okay. Okay, sir. In that time, there was an era of crude oil. In the early stage of crude oil era, everyone getting rich by crude oil which they have in their fields. So so many people are trying to come to Texas, which is in USA. They are trying to find crude oil reserves. If any family,
So here you can use they were trying to, because as it's a past today.
okay,
So they were trying to.
they were trying to find crude reserves. Everyone everyone trying to get find the crude reserves. So suddenly, if anyone founded crude reserve in their fields, they became rich. So this family going under very pressure. Suddenly, one company person contacted to this family. They said that we found crude reserve in your field, but this family only have that one field. In that field only, mm, they were living in that field in the small house. So after a long discussion, the family decided to get agreement with that company. The company started drilling for crude oil. So they tried everywhere in the field, but they did not found anything. But at last, the company people asked to this family, we searched everywhere but except in your under your house. So if you give permission, we try to drill under your house. But if the company people started to drill the crude for under her house, they lost their house. But at this situation, the family are in confusion whether we need to give permission or not. So at final, the family decided to get out of the home, and the company started drilling under the house. After
Sometimes
900.
as I'm getting the distorted.
Sorry, sir.
Is it from my side? The network?
No. So
I mean, your voice is getting disconnected. Yeah, continue.
Yeah, after 992 feet depth, they found crude reserve. which is daily they are extracting nearly 55,000 barrels of crude oil. So as per agreement, the family will get 50% of that crude. 50% goes to company. So all of a sudden they become rich. From this story, I understand two things, sir. Even we have the family have the crude reserves under their house, but so many years they used to be in poverty because they did not find that. Before they try to get this 10 years onwards, all the people trying to get find the crude reserve, but this family not trying anything. So, and one more thing, sometimes we need to take smart decisions or daring decisions, what I say, because everything they tried in their field, but the crude found under their house, sir. Only one and only house. If they lost, they could not, they cannot get again. So finally, they decided to get out of that house. So at last, they became rich, sir, all of a sudden. This is about my story, sir.
One more thing, let me tell you. The same story, even you can add few more things, and what it happens, in the business industry, I mean, the business strategies, with the same story, people they try to manipulate as well.
How, sir?
See, here, again, if you can go ahead, they become rich, and how they become poor. So, how to even you can add the same story in the topic called the psychology of money and how it works. So in the general sessions, I used to tell the people, and the people, they used to be so naive that even they try to believe as well that things may happen. So it's all about the history, whatever the things that you're studying today. Even people, they blindly believe the things, but at the same time, even in the courses, I used to tell, especially to the managers, that don't blindly believe the things, because it was their philosophical idea. Even if you read through the Karl Marx or even the Lenin and many more people, even the Bismarck from Germany, so many more philosophical things. I think those who are preparing for the UPSC, they might have read about. So if you go through their things, then you will get the new era. I mean, you are going to open a new world. Okay. So this is how it works. So not today, yet tomorrow. Just remind me. I will show you one TED Talk.
Okay, sir.
And just remind me because again I may forget about that.
Sir, TED Talk topic, sir.
Related to this, you just
Okay.
remind me.
Okay, sir.
How the stories can impact.
Okay.
Just remind me that, and then you'll understand about how
Okay,
the stories can impact your life. Yeah. Who else would like to proceed further? Anyone with some creative or some new story?
Sir, can I?
Yes, go ahead.
Good morning, friends. Today I'm going to tell you a story. My story title is Cardboard Sign. One day, a young man was passing by the street where he saw an sitting on road side begging for money. That old man sitting there with an empty bowl, and in front of him one cardboard sign was kept, and beside that empty bowl the cardboard sign, cardboard cutting written that blind, please help. Young man noticed that it was a rush hour, and many people were passing by that old man, but no one was giving money to him, and young man felt very sad that no one was helping that old man, and so he went to that old man and took the cardboard, and he took out one thick marker pen, and he just flipped the cardboard and written something on that, and went from there, and the old man noticed that someone was there and writing something on that cardboard, but he didn't say anything. And just a few minutes, that empty bowl was now filled with money. And old man noticed that, and he stopped one stranger and asked that what was written on the cardboard. And stranger replied, and it said, it's a beautiful day. You can see it, but I cannot. The moral of the story is our voice and our choice of words and language can create positive and negative effect on other. If we choose right words, then you can truly connect with the people and change their views. Thank you, sir.
Very nice. Okay. So obviously it matters, and as we can see, across the world, it's only due to the words, the so-called S.J. Shankar, he is doing the miracles. Everyone knows who is that person? No.
No, sir.
Yeah, Vinash, you have to know that person. S.J. Shankar. Don't know?
Yes, sir.
He is the external foreign minister.
Jai
And-
Shankar, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So his full name starts with S and Jai Shankar. And he always plays with all the Western media. And earlier I never used to see any political thing, but the moment I came to know that how this person is speaking, so I just become the fan the way he speaks.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
The way
Shashi
he-
Tharoor also, sir.
Shashi Tharoor, yes. But nowadays, I
Yes,
don't know, he is not in the limelight, I think, due to
Yes, sir.
whatever the things. But
Yes,
earlier,
sir.
I used to follow him. But now I couldn't see anything. Even he had a very good TED talk as well, like well-formed mind and well-educated mind. Don't know, whatever the reason might be. So, as the world is full of the great warriors,
Yes, sir. Jai Shankar and Ajit Doval.
Ajit Doval, I never heard whatever he speaks, but he is a very good decision maker. Whereas, I used to listen this person here and there. He used to come into the limelight and just the things are going around, and it's the pretty good time to learn from the others and make yourself to go ahead. Okay. So whenever you use the social media, try to watch all the useful things, and those things gonna help you. Okay. Instead of scrolling the things here and there. Okay, if you can go through these useful things and few useful talks as well, not the debates, the useful talks. Debates will never help you out.
Yes, sir.
So just to go through, and then you are going to find some useful things out of that. Okay. Yeah, Smita, you need to do one more thing. Not only Smita, everyone. Just while proceeding with the words, choose. Okay. So I think J or something as you're using. I couldn't recall that. So just type those words in the Merriam-Webster or even in Google and try to listen the pronunciation of that. Yeah. So everything, everyone is improving quite good, but the only thing is that if you can work on the pronunciation, then obviously the thing's gonna change. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Still we have 5 more minutes, and every day what we'll do, the last 15 to 20 minutes, we'll have the speaking session, and those who did not get the chance, they'll get the chance.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Anyone who would like to proceed? Yeah, Rishikesh.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. The title of the story is The Woodcutter and the Golden Axe. There was once a woodcutter was working hard in the forest to getting wood to sell for some food. As he was cutting a tree, his axe accidentally fell into the river. The river was very deep and was flowing very fast. He lost his eggs and could not find it again. He sat on the river. He sat on the bank of the river, and he started to weeping. And while he was weeping, the god of the river, arose. River arose and asked him what had happened. Why you are crying? Then woodcutter told him story to the god of river. Then the god of river offered to him to help to find his ex. The god of river disappeared into the river and rivers with a golden eggs. Then the woodcutter was said, he's not he's not the golden eggs. Again the god of river disappeared into the river and returned with a silver eggs. Again the woodcutter said that this was not his. Then god of river said, which one is your? Then woodcutter told his story to the bank of river. The the iron X is was his. Then god of river disappeared again and to find the iron X. Then god of river came back with iron X. The woodcutter smiled and said it was his. The god impressed with his honesty and gifted him both silver and golden eggs. The moral of the story is honesty is the best policy. Thank you, sir.
But today no one is following that.
Yes, sir.
As we can see many more cases that even people, they have like crores and crores of rupees.
Everyone wants golden eggs or silver eggs.
Everyone does. You know, the reality people, they are not getting. See, even though they have made some crores of rupees, again they were put behind the bars. Even though they are not going to enjoy with that money, already they got the like bad remark as well. So even though like they are not going to enjoy, so like what is the use of? Yes, so it's like whatever you have enjoyed with that. Okay, so that's the thing it goes, and let's see, like as people they gonna understand in future. Yeah. So in case of storytelling, from now what you can do, their family enjoy. Yeah. So in case like if the ED leaves, then the family may enjoy, or else when the family like they are ready to keep the family behind the bars sometimes.
Yes.
And you know, like as we say, bad person is better than the bad name. I hope you are aware of.
I know, sir.
So even once they get the bad name that okay, he is a corrupt politician, then that goes forever. But if a person is bad from the beginning, then everyone they just say okay, he is a bad, and so those things as well it matters in the society. Yeah. So in case like as you are going through the story, so do one thing, just try to like take the same story and just try to do some modification in the same. Okay, add some new characters like in a different way. Getting the point, everyone?
Yes,
Or
sir.
even you can create your own stories, no worries. So think of a scenario, just look the things around you. And while narrating the story, narrate in such a way just by using the emotions, like how you speak your native language. That like
Okay.
ek samay ek raja tha, anaganaga oka raju undevadu. Okay, so in that way. So just like as you try to go at high pitch, how you go in Hindi or Telugu or in Marathi, in the same way, go at high and then again low and then slowly. In that way, if you're gonna try, then that will help you. And you're like, obviously in the public speaking, this is one of the skills. So even you can gain from this storytelling. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So
Sir, one,
everybody try this thing.
sir, one question. You are from ISET communication ability, how to prepare, sir? Few tips give me, sir.
Isaac.
ISET
ISET.
communication
ISET.
ability.
ISET. ISET. Like this competitive.
Communication ability, English communication ability skills, how to prepare, sir?
For
Reading,
IELTS,
reading passages, synonyms, and all.
ISET. It is any engineering something.
I said for MCA and MBA.
I
sir.
said for
Okay,
entrance exam,
SAT.
sir. MCA.
Okay. I sat. So that's what like I said. Okay.
Oh, sorry, sir.
Okay. So for that, like you have like the things mainly like the grammar things, not even grammar. You need to work on that passage comprehension.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So for that, like try to read the articles from the newspaper, especially the Hindu newspaper, because they provide the comprehension where you have to comprehend the things. It's not the stories they give. Even though people they say that they give the stories, but actually those are not the stories.
Yes, sir.
The random passage they select, and mainly not only in the ISET, even in your this other I mean in the CAT as well, you are going to find the same. Okay. Even in your IELTS as well, moreover. So in all these things, they just emphasize on the passage and they just try to see that whether the candidate is able to understand and able to comprehend the things or not. So you can do one more thing, just like start going through the like passage related. I don't know which particular book it might be, like earlier used to be. Nowadays, even in online, you can find many more passages. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Even the IELTS, the British Council, it provides exactly. I don't know about the on this related to your MBA one, okay. But in case of IELTS, you are going to find the same. So more and more give the emphasis on this passage one, because almost 60 to 70% they cover the same, and hardly they ask like sentence correction and all those things. So out of that, they are going to ask the antonym, synonym, even like the questions related to.
Yes, sir.
Any other thing? Anyone?
Reading passages, how to understand, how to solvation the questions, sir.
So how to understand, I let you, but how to solve, like it depends on. Okay.
Oh, okay, sir. How to is a passage is a 1 page or 1.5 page passages is less time to understand the passage, sir.
See, everyone they say like you have to solve the things. Even the kid can solve that, but it mainly the time constant. Even yesterday, like Shiva or someone, he asked like, as I was not able to go with the speed. So how you are going to touch that speed? Only with the practice.
Okay, sir.
When all of a sudden, if you assign something related to mathematics, even I can't do. But once if I'll practice that, only then. So even in your case, I'm in the passage one. So try to like almost 7 to 8 types of passages they come across.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So according to like try each and every passage, and the best thing that you can do is just go through the previous years.
Okay.
Okay, previous years, because they in case of competitive they only follow this. And whenever like I have to write some particular competitive one, so I always used to act smart.
Yes, sir.
Instead of like wasting your time and here and there, so you don't have to bother about gaining the knowledge. In that you just have to bother that how I can clear the exam.
Yes, sir.
So just go through all the previous year papers and observe the pattern.